Hey now, Pete from PFG here. In this video, I'm going to compare my modified, upgraded Squier Affinity Series Strat with my unmodified, completely stock Fender Player 2 Series Strat. Both guitars have very similar Alnico 5 pickups. Very close DC resistant readings, certainly close enough for rock and roll. So I'll give a brief overview of the features of each guitar, followed by a playing demo of each. If you want to skip to the playing, the timestamp is below. The Affinity Series by Squier is a bestseller for a reason. It sits nicely at the intersection of features and affordability. Affinities combine the thinner body of the lower price Sonic or Debut series instruments with a neck closer to what comes on the Classic Vibe series, having the colored logo and medium jumbo frets, with the only differences between this neck and what comes on a classic, like the 70s Classic Vibe, being that this neck isn't tinted, that darker color, and this neck has a synthetic bone nut, whereas the Classic Vibe has a real bone nut. The Player Series also has a synthetic bone nut, so that works out well for this comparison. Stock, this came from the factory with Fender designed ceramic pickups, miniature alpha pots, and an alpha 5-way switch. I have switched these out for Alnico 5 pickups, which have very close to the readings of the Player 2. Being roughly around 8K here and about 6K for the neck and the middle pickups. And it also has CTS pots and a heavy-duty Kaish 5-way switch, which is just a nice upgrade. It feels a lot tighter and it's a lot more heavy-duty. So, the Fender Player 2 is the latest and greatest entry-level model from Fender, replacing the Player 1 series, which is still available somewhat, but it seems like they're discontinuing it after this year. Anyway, features on this include a full-size alder body, which is very similar to what they've always done. Alder is a classic Strat wood. Maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. Rosewood is a big deal. They haven't put rosewood on anything except a few custom shop guitars since 2017 due to the site's laws and issues with, with harvesting Brazilian rosewood. This is a really nice piece of rosewood, and it's got the rolled edges, medium jumbo frets, and it feels fantastic. Up here we have Fender's what's called classic gear tuners. I'll put a picture of the back up on the screen now. But these are basically designed to look and resemble the old vintage Kluson tuners, except that they have the 18-to-1 gear ratio that modern players expect from modern tuners. Down here it has their 2-point tremolo, and it comes stock from the factory with the vintage style bent steel saddles. Also came with a full-size zinc block, which is nice. A lot of these guitars come with these cut-up blocks to save weight and save material, but it's nice to see a full-size block on there. It's also got a standard Switchcraft style switch, CTS pots, Oak Grigsby 5-way switch, and Player Series Alnico 5 pickups, which are very similar in readings to what I have on the Squier, with the bridge reading 8K, the middle reading 6.8K, and the neck reading 6.5K by my readings. Alright, in conclusion, while either makes for a fine guitar, the Fender looks and feels nicer doing it. The sonic difference in the room is really apparent in the upper register. The Player 2 has more body and richness in the higher notes, I feel, at least to my ears. This could be due to larger outer body, the rosewood board, simply being a different guitar, or it could be a sum of all those differences. Either way, feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. PFG out.